Disney earnings are due tomorrow morning. Joining us now with what to expect is Tom Rogers, Claigrid executive chairman and a CNBC contributor. He was also just named a senior advisor to Versant, which is soon to be CNBC's parent company. Congrats.
Great to be on the same team with you guys.
Yes, again. Yes, renewing our oh my God. We were just kidding. No wonder you're a senior advisor. We've been in a relationship for 30, 40 years?
Well, we launched CNBC 36 years ago. 36 years. So it's good to be back.
What is Disney? What are people going to key on? What are you watching for? Because you watch it so closely.
Well, I think number one on the list would be ESPN as a streaming service, and a lot of speculation that they are going to announce their acquisition of the NFL Network and Red Zone. Something that's been speculated about a long time, and with the coming launch of ESPN streaming very shortly, would expect that to be the centerpiece of what they announce. You know, for the cable industry, that was always the big nightmare. If ESPN goes streaming, there goes the cable bundle. I think it's a less scary event. Most analysts project ESPN as a streaming service probably only have 2 or 3 million subscribers by the end of the year. Obviously, if they have if they do announce the NFL Network, that's not going to be a closed deal by the time football season starts. But maybe they'll have some kind of interim agreement for that to be part of the ESPN streaming service, and that could certainly boost their subs, particularly with Red Zone and younger demographics.
Disney's done well paying up for things. They got to be paying up for this, I would imagine.
Well, it sounds as if it's more of an equity deal where the NFL will get 10% of the.
But what would be valued
that
at?
seems expensive.
Must be the peak. Must be. It's always the peak though, until the next peak with the NFL.
I got to believe the NFL believes that this will be a big boost to ESPN, so they're getting in at a point before that value is realized. We'll see. Obviously, linear cable is, for the most part, not increasing in value. But the ESPN has consolidated a lot of its sports rights. And I think where Disney will probably most benefit from this, in my mind, is now that the Comcast Hulu agreement has been struck and Disney owns 100% of Hulu, launching ESPN. If they really go about integrating Disney Plus, Hulu, and the ESPN streaming service into the full spectrum of family viewing, from sports to adult entertainment to kids' fare, put it all together, integrate it well. They look like they're going to price Hulu and Disney Plus at only $6 more than buying ESPN streaming on its own. And as a family package, that could be pretty attractive. So Disney Plus has been stalled some in terms of subs. Maybe this drives some.
Does that make you think that Disney is the surest contender to fight Netflix for the title?
Well, it certainly, in terms of total viewing as a company, where YouTube has taken the mantle of total television time, Disney's there number 2. The last month's viewing share numbers, Netflix came in number 3. I think as overall in terms of streaming, certainly among the legacy companies, Disney's next on the list. It's had a hard time with ad revenue, though. The Hulu and Disney Plus together have more ad revenue than any other of the streaming services. But last quarter, its ad revenue in streaming was down. And interestingly, even though 2/3 of new subs are signing up for the Disney Plus ad tier, it is odd to me that ad revenue per sub on the streaming side has been declining for both Hulu and Disney Plus. So they need a catalyst there, and maybe the integration with ESPN, if they can really get a family package going, can catalyze that.
I think Andrew wants a question.
Hey,
Andrew.
Tom, I was curious. Whether you think that there's just a bubble in sports right now, in terms of sports and television, and long term, whether the ratings are ultimately going to hold up. the way some of these numbers would need to hold up?
Well, that's a great question, Andrew, because certainly we've seen outside of the United States sports rights begin to decline some. In the U.S., that hasn't been the case. Certainly, when it comes to the NFL, it still takes the overwhelming number of top spots on terms of ratings. And Disney last quarter said they were seeing a 20% surge in sports advertising. I think from everything we can tell so far when it comes to the premier sports, ratings do seem to be holding up relative to values here. We're going to get some kind of NFL renegotiation with Paramount changing hands, and that change of control driving the right for the NFL to restrike a deal with Paramount. So we're going to get a snapshot there and some speculation that that may move a bunch of the NFL rights negotiations forward a few years in order to have some kind of extension, so we may get a further view from those negotiations. But so far, ratings seem to justify. It's the only thing in linear television that really is driving ratings.